On a Tuesday afternoon, a few years ago, I hypnotized a man to kill another human being. A few of you might be wondering right now why I would do such a horrific thing on a Tuesday afternoon. It came from the fascination of an old murder case. In 1951, a young man entered a bank in Copenhagen. He wanted to rob the bank, but something went wrong and he shot and killed 2 of the employees. He then fled the scene, and when police found him, they thought he had a weird smile on his face. And fairly quickly, they came to the conclusion that he must have been hypnotized to commit the crime, which is an interesting conclusion for 1951. Later, 2 psychiatrists both confirmed that the man had, in fact, been hypnotized to commit this crime. Now, police went in search and, strangely enough, found the accomplice that hypnotized the robber. He became known as the guardian angel. The fascinating thing is, both of them were sentenced to life. Now, it's generally considered impossible to hypnotize someone to do something against their will. So fast forward to 2015. I set out to prove that, in fact, you cannot have such influence over someone else. Now, I'm a mentalist and a hypnotist in Denmark, and for the past 5 years, I've had a TV show in Denmark where I do psychological manipulations on volunteers from the general public. My biggest manipulation so far was to recreate this 1951 murder case. A young man volunteered for my TV program. He had no clue of what would happen to him. My team and I took him to a shooting range where we told him that he would become a better shooter. He believed that. I asked him to shoot around, and he was terrible. And then I took him inside. And then I sat him down. And then I hypnotized him. I said, Casper, because his name was Casper. Close your eyes and listen to my voice, just like that. Yes, because in a minute, you'll do everything as I say, because I will be your guardian angel. You'll be under my command, and no matter what happens, you will do the job. Exactly. You will do the job. He came out again and shot another round, and he was fantastic. Or he was much better. And then we wrapped the whole thing up, and he thought he was done for the day, that he just needed to do some press photos at an art gallery. In reality, a whole new setup was waiting for him there. Complete with actors simulating being at an art gallery, an art owner, and of course, we had hidden cameras everywhere. When he arrived, I got my cue. I called him up. I said, Casper, because his name was Casper. This is Jan. Close your eyes and listen to my voice, because I am your guardian angel. Now, the 2 of us, you and I, will make the world a better place. Open your eyes and look behind you. There's a bag. Take the bag around your neck. Look inside. You'll see the gun that you used early on the day. Grab a hold of the gun. Feel the power inside yourself. Because you and I will make the world a better place. Yes. You'll do exactly as I say. Inside the Galleria, there's a lot of money, and you'll need that money so we can make the world a better place. Now feel the power, feel the courage inside yourself so we can make the world a better place. No matter what happens, you will feel the power and the courage inside yourself to do the job. What will you do if somebody comes between you and the money? And he replied, I'll shoot them. I said, exactly, do the job. He went inside, pointed the gun at the gallery owner. He said, give me the money, give it to me. I know you have it, give it to me. Now, the gallery owner went out to the back, just as we planned, and sent out the security guard. He came down the stairs, and this 19-year-old medical student did not shoot him once. No, he shot him 3 times. It was fantastic. It was amazing. We made TV history. We actually just made history because he shot him. Of course, there wasn't real bullets in the gun. I knew that, but he did not know that at all. He shot in his reality. He shot and killed a man. In his reality, he took the life of someone else. I made him shoot another person. I made him take the life of someone else. I made him shoot and kill another human being. I made him believe that he shot another man. Later that evening, I arrived at my hotel room shaking because I realized what I had done. I had made an honest human being bad. I had made a man kill another human being. And to be quite honest, that wasn't a good feeling at all. Not at all. So I just sat there at my hotel room, staring into nothing. For a couple of days, I couldn't sleep. And during all of this, at some point, I can't remember when, I started laughing. Because I remembered a quote from an uncle to a good friend of mine, Spider-Man. And he said, with great power comes great responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. A cheesy movie quote gave me an epiphany. I love that word. So what is great power? I think it's the ability to influence others. And we all have some point in our life where we have the ability and the power to influence someone else. Now, you may not be a mentalist or a hypnotist as I am, but you have that power in the boardroom, in your classroom, towards your friends, your family, your partner. Or maybe you have kids. I have kids. 3 of them. My greatest power is over my kids. It's my responsibility that they become good citizens of the world. I think about it a lot. I really do. Because it is my power to influence them in the right way. I think about it, how I leave them, in which situation I leave them, because I know that eventually they will influence other people in their lives. So I truly hope that someday, when their old man is not around anymore, they'll watch this video of me standing right here in front of you, and they can say to themselves that their mother and their father did a good job of raising them. When you realize that you have this power towards or over someone else, what will you do with it? Think about it carefully, because you might change the life of someone. Oh, and just on a side note, maybe don't pick up the phone if I call you.